What's up, guys? Hope you're all well. As you can see, Insidious Valour is finally here. Apologies for the delay in the upload for the video. I've got a lot going on at the moment, so I've just been trying to find the right time to talk about this. But yeah, really excited for this book. I'm going to give you the breakdown of the whole pre-order process at the moment. And just so you're aware, the only format you cannot pre-order Insidious Valour on is the paperback version on English Amazon, which is my biggest market. I'm just waiting for it just to be uploaded, but I couldn't hold back on this video anymore. If you are in England and you do want to pre-order it, it is available on Waterstones, ready for pre-order. So you can go over there. I will leave a link to that in my story in a couple of hours time for the Waterstones. I might even post it directly on my Facebook and my Instagram pages. But for all other countries out there, it is available in both Kindle and paperback version. Sorry, struggling to get words out at the moment. I will be doing pre-order giveaways, or the pre-order giveaway that I've done for my first two books, which is if you do pre-order it a couple of months after the release date, I will send you some exclusive content that will be involved in the prequels. The difference between this prequel is that this is not the same story that I've done for the first two books, where that prequel will lead up from the first day of the Fast War up until the events at the beginning of The Taste Beneath. The prequel that I'm doing in this giveaway is actually going to be a backstory to a character that will feature later on. It's a character I've referenced in all three books, and no one has picked it up yet, but this character is going to have a major part to play, and this will be the first time I actually reveal him to any of my readers. So if you want that pre-order content, let me know, the same as you do always. Whenever you've pre-ordered the book, screenshot it and send it to me via Messenger, whether it's on Facebook, Amazon or Instagram, just so I've got proof of that you've pre-ordered the book. And like with all my other books, I've got folders down there of everyone's names, and when it comes around to sending you the pre-order exclusive content, I will ask you for your email address. But the book itself, as I said, I've done a bit of a different pre-order giveaway, and that is because the book itself is very different. If we go from the cover, I mean, Dean again has absolutely nailed it. But you'll see this is the first book that doesn't have a building on it, and it's actually got people on instead. And this also has 3 different sets of foreshadowing, which I'm not going to tell you about, obviously, because I want you to buy the book and read it. But yeah, a lot has gone into this. Everything is different. I feel like I've upped my writing style massively. I've kept it the same vein because it's the only way I know how to write. But I've treated this like it was now this is my 3rd book. I've treated this like it was my 3rd year at my cooking apprenticeship, where I've upped my game even more. And this is the first book I've actually felt like a writer. I could actually put my name to it. With The Taste Beneath, that was my experiment, my tipping my toes in the water, so to speak. Diseased Intentions was a way for me to expand my writing and learn a bit more. But this book actually feels like I've written it like a writer. The pacing of it is massively different. But I'm not going to go into this too much because I am actually going to be doing a YouTube video that dives a little bit more into it. I'm not going to go anything spoilery, but I'm going to be open up just to the process and why and how I decided to switch it up, and what my thought processes were and what you can expect as a reader. All I can say is that this one is going to hit hard, and it's probably going to, there's some certain moments in there or certain ideas that I've put across that are going to piss people off, even though they're not actually my ideas at all. It's just a fictional scenario I made up in my head, which is really going to wind some people up. But that's just how it is. I knew I wanted to do that, and obviously for anyone who knows the major point of why I wanted to start writing books, the event in a certain video game that made me I want to tell fiction, I've managed to have my own moment of that in it as well. So I'm very excited for this book. I'm very excited for it to be in your hands. Again, if you do want to pre-order it, well, if you do pre-order it, screenshot it and let me know. But finishing up, I could go into so much more, but I'm probably going to do a YouTube video. I might even do a Q&A, where I'll put out a question box if you have any questions, and then I'll do a Q&A when it comes to Insidious Valour. But finishing up, there is something that you all do need to know, particularly when it comes to the pre-order period as well. This book is dedicated to an old school friend of mine, Kevin Mutton, who developed motor neurons disease at the later stages of 2017. Or that's the last time I saw him, when it was in the early process, and that was when he told me personally that this was happening. And we unfortunately lost him winter last year due to complications with pneumonia, obviously with motor neurons disease. So the book is dedicated to him, but any of the money that is, or all of the money that is made for any sale of Insidious Valour this side of this year is going to go towards a charity fundraising event for motor neurons disease next year. I'm currently in the early stages of planning this event, but it's, even if the event can't happen, I will do something. So any money that is made during this pre-order phase and up until the end of December this year on Insidious Valour alone will go towards my fundraising of an event I'm doing next year. So that's also not to try and trick you into it or anything like that. That's just where my head and my heart are. And I would manage to reach out to Kevin's dad to ask if it was okay on behalf of the family, if I can dedicate this book to Kevin. I also need to put a small disclaimer. Anything in this book does not represent Kevin. He'd probably laugh at some of the stuff in it. But yeah, so any money that this makes during the pre-order phase or up until December goes towards a fundraising event for next year. And we're going to honour Kevin how I know I can, particularly with that smile on his face. I'll be doing a YouTube video for Insidious Valour, and I will probably do some build-up YouTube videos and a couple of posts about Kevin himself. Now that this is here, I said I've had a lot going on. My mind is a bit jumbled, but this is for Kevin, and this is also my next step into the writing world. I cannot thank you all enough for your support on the first two books. Anyone who's bought, read, and left a review, you've helped me get to this stage of where I am now, where I can now actually write a book whilst working full-time, because that was the big issue with me before, when I announced 6-7 years ago that I wanted to start writing. But I'm now at that stage, and it's all thanks to you, whether it's your feedback or just your general support. I can't thank you enough. So yeah, Insidious Valour is out. It's ready for pre-order. It will be released on September the 10th. Can't thank you enough. As always, much love. Take care. Peace.